can I get somebody here that can say that no matter how good I look, no matter how good I can articulate my words, I know a lot of theological jargon, I know a lot of philosophical prepositions, I can articulate my words, and I look just right well, my hair's all good, but can I get somebody in here that can testify that you know what, no matter how good you are, you got some faults in your life. All of us got a skeleton in our life. Come on, and sometimes those skeletons walk around at night. Am I in the right church in here? Sometimes those skeletons walk around at night and they just dancing around the bedroom. Christ understands and provides help for our failure. But he does this first of all by telling Peter and to the disciples, y'all gonna fail. But then look, Christ's provision. He says, Simon, I prayed for you that your faith fail not. Now watch this. He didn't say that you don't fail. He said that your faith fail not. God is not interested in you failing. He said, you know what? I'm worried about your faith. I need you to stay rooted, and because you know what? Even if you fail, as long as your faith is rooted in Jesus, although you may bend, you won't break. Am I in the right church in here? When your faith is rooted way down in the ground of salvation, I may fall, I may bend, I may twist, but there's a God there's a God that says that even when the winds of life are pulling me all around, there's my faith that's holding me. I've prayed for you. Now wait a minute. Picture this. Going to a basketball game. High school, whatever you want to call it. Going to a basketball game. In those basketball games, they have what you call cheerleaders. Those cheerleaders be there with the pom-poms. We said, go, team, go. G-O, go. Go, G-O-T-E-A-M, go, team, go. They serve, watch this, as a support system for the team. So even when the team makes a mistake, the cheerleaders go back on the team and say, go, G-O-T-E-A-M, go team, go. Can I tell you that we have a cheerleader who's sitting at the right hand of the Father? And even when we make a mistake, even when we falter, even when we fall, there's a Jesus who said, G-O-T-E-A-M, G-O-T-E-A-M, go! Go! Team, go. And Jesus says this because there's a promise here of restoration. He says to Peter, when thou art truly converted, or when you come back, strengthen thy brother. My brothers and my sisters, there are many people around here who want to talk but don't have a testimony. Who want to talk about, I want to thank God for saving me and delivering me from a miserable life of sin. And the only thing they did was have a bottle of Kool-Aid. But in order for you to have a sometimes failure is necessary to teach us to have a testimony for the community of faith. That's why on Second Sunday, we got to come with some strong testimony. We have got to, on Sunday morning, I know you thank God for waking you up early in the morning and putting a little penny in your pocketbook, but we need some authentic testimony, because there are some folks that are actually going through, and there's some folks that will benefit from your testimony. Testimony is not a time for us to give our theological preposition on the text, but a testimony is a time for us to tell of the goodness of the Lord. Let the redeemed, which had a Bible reader here, of the Lord say so. Notice this. He says to Peter, you're going to fail. But the same Peter that fails is the same Peter that will become one of the great prominent leaders in the church. Failure, listen to this, is redemptive, because it has the potential to bring us back to God. And isn't that good news, that he will bring us back to himself? But finally, notice Christ's prediction. Peter says, Lord, I'm going to go with you everywhere. I'm going to be a faithful, even if these other folk leave you. I'm your biggest supporter. And Jesus said, Peter, you don't even know what you're talking about. You don't even know yourself. You don't even know your own contaminated heart. And sometimes, my brothers and my sisters, many church folks, they come to church with this, I'm holy, I don't do no wrong. But God does not desire more holy folks. People who act holy and just don't live up. But he desires folks to be real with their struggle. Because how can you ever get relief from a struggle if you don't sit and admit that you got one? Peter's failure was, he was saying, Lord, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. You going to do it? Peter, you can't even do it. Look, you're going to deny.